A recently leaked photo following Caitlin Clark's attack reveals that Marina Mabrey has gone from being a thug to a disaster. Just minutes after her now famous altercation with Caitlin Clark, Sunura gave Fever fans the finger, demonstrating that her on-court aggression extends to her off-court demeanor. The video quickly went viral on social media, sparking a new controversy and leaving incensed supporters wondering how much disrespect one league will tolerate before it finally has enough.
She's going to face a level of racism from black players. She's going to walk into an extremely hostile environment. And she's going to face a level of hostility from lesbian players because she's not on team LGBTQ. She's a Catholic. She's got some boyfriend.
Marina Mabrey basically just did what Kennedy Carter did on a whole nother level. On a whole nother level, guys. I mean, this right here is crazy, dog. This is crazy. I just cannot believe this is still freaking happening, bro. This is still happening.
According to a viral photo, did Marina Mabrey really yell at Indiana Fever supporters after body checking Caitlin Clark to the ground?
The jealousy is real. The jealousy is real. You know, this damn dump just can't get out of its own way. Yesterday should have been a celebration in the WNBA. Celebrate our missed layups. Even though the celebration was an illusion that masked the serious problem facing this league, we'll get to that more here in just a second.
And the WNBA, this isn't just basketball anymore. People, it's become a full-fledged conflict. Let's dissect what is true, what is bogus, and what the league is tacitly overlooking. Twitter is going completely crazy about it.
I mean, my freaking God, guys. I mean, I just want to curse so bad. So bad. I am so mad right now. I had to stop watching the game, come to the studio. Guys, watch this. Watch this. Look at this. I mean, this thing here is going to be way bigger than the Kennedy Carter thing. Dave Portnoy just said something. Guys. He just said something. Let me see if I can pull it up because I believe he had another angle. I believe Dave Portnoy might have had another angle to this assault here, guys, because that's exactly what it was. I mean, fines have to be handed down. At this point, fines have to be handed down. Suspensions has to be made at this point, bro.
You can't claw someone in the eye. Eject her. Eject both of them. Eject both of them. So there's nothing there. Nothing there. JC Sean claws her in the eye. Like, she clawed her in the eye. Like, let's look at this in slow motion. That is a clear as cut, all day ejection. There's no question about it. She clawed her in the eye. That is an ejection. No question about it, that is an ejection. It's not even within 5 feet of the, like, not even within a foot of the ball. And then, by the way, that's an ejection too. Both of them are ejections.
I've witnessed some crazy games, but what really happened on fight night between the Indiana Fever and the Connecticut Sun? We're talking about scratches, eye pokes, full-speed body slams, and now, allegedly, Marina Mabrey giving the crowd the middle finger after flattening Caitlin Clark. To be clear, there isn't currently an officially verified photo that shows the precise moment Marina flipped off the Fever fans.
Look, I'm not pissed to the point where I'm annoyed and I'm going to call people out their names, or especially people that I love, like the person I'm about to talk about in a few minutes. She struggled with physical defense she's faced at the professional level and voiced frustration with the league's officiating, recently telling reporters, quote, "I feel like I'm getting hammered and everybody is physical with me, and opponents get away with things that other people don't get away with." That's what Caitlin Clark said. It was a cheap shot. It was not a basketball play. She should have been ejected, number one. Number two, There should have been a fine that was incurred thereafter. Number 3, not to say that there won't be or hasn't been at this moment in time, I don't know of one. I know the team was fined for media availability purposes because people weren't available to talk.
Like in this scenario, like there's no question about it. This fight could have ended quickly. Like you don't put yourself in that position without expecting some knees. But at the end of the day, look, it is revenge from this happening. So JC Sheldon gets Caitlin Clark in the eye, then belly bumps Caitlin, and then Marina Mabrey, as she's walking away, knocks her on her ass. And look, best possible response, just a picture of her shrugging her shoulders. Because look, that is what Sophie Cunningham is. That is what Sophie Cunningham is. Sophie Cunningham is an enforcer. They didn't like, people weren't saying she was the enforcer for no reason. People weren't saying that. Like, the enforcer's job is to make sure that nobody messes with her. And at the end of the day, look, we're probably going to talk more about this on stream, but at the end of the day, this was, like, realistically, it's what's happened. Like, it's how things are meant to go. Like, people just want enforcers. People want enforcers, but at the end of the day, people aren't going to,
However, a blurry screenshot is making the rounds, and fans are saying they witnessed it live. The disrespect is what's making people go crazy. They first target Caitlin Clark on the court, then the referees ignore their whistles, and now Marina, maybe making fun of the fans as well. Oh, it's personal. Let's go back a moment.
The hate is at an all-time high. These women, have no business doing this to somebody like her. This woman is basically the flagship bearer for, your league. A lot of people wouldn't even be interested. Nobody would be concerned.
She was literally poked in the eye, then pushed to the ground by Marina Mabrey. This story is still development. The damn game is still on. I cannot believe what the hell just happened in a matter of seconds, bro. In a matter of seconds, this thing went south. The WNBA is a freaking joke. These players wasn't even ejected. Marina Mabrey basically just did what Kennedy Carter did on a whole nother level. On a whole nother level, guys. I mean, this right here is crazy, dog. This is crazy. I just cannot believe.
Kathy Engelbert, in this long, drawn-out article, goes on and gives herself credit for why the WNBA has finally entered some type of mainstream.
Indiana Fever's matchup on Friday versus the Sun drew 851,000 viewers, becoming the most viewed WNBA game on ION this season, despite Caitlin Clark's absence.
They can see that they do not want Caitlin Clark to succeed. They want the New York Liberty to be the team that is the face of the organization.
Caitlin Clark is essentially getting blackballed in the WNBA.
And she was a rookie, and it's infuriating. Right now, she's injured. If she's not playing, they're losing crazy amounts of money. And so it's crazy to me that the league itself and everyone involved at the higher ups would do these things to sabotage.
Confidence in a business model that's going to work and is sustainable, which is what I've been brought in to do. It's you see the benefits of that, the returns of that, and then you see an athlete, a generational athlete like Caitlin. I analogize it to the Tiger Woods effect in golf, and just her followership, and then the rivalry she came in with against Angel Reese and LSU, Iowa, and now Paige Becker's coming in from UConn off of a championship. So. But we had great players for for a couple decades, but now I think with social media, with NIL, with them having brands when they come in and followership, and just the quality of the game.
Since Caitlin Clark has entered the league, most of the top 15 games is all because of Caitlin. Mm-hmm. All because of Caitlin. That's how you know who's the face, who sells the most, who jersey sells the most. Who is people talking about the most? That's how you find out who the face is, not who got the best numbers. That doesn't mean anything. When one person plays and ticket prices shoot up And then when they don't play, ticket prices plummet.
Kathy Engelbert, in her naivete or in her delusion, she takes credit for it. Instead of saying it's because of Caitlin Clark, instead of saying it's because of the person from Iowa, instead of saying it was because of her, Kathy says, oh, it's all me. My strategy, my plan, my 3 pillars.
Told you a rookie could generate nearly $1 billion for an entire sports league. The answer? Caitlin Clark herself. Caitlin isn't just playing basketball. She's transforming the WNBA. In 2025 alone, she's projected to contribute nearly $1 billion to the league's economy, accounting for over a quarter of its total activity. The Indiana Fever's attendance has actually skyrocketed to an average of just over 17,000 fans per game, which is actually more than the average of the Indiana Pacers. Anytime Caitlin Clark is on TV, it's an absolute media sensation. Just one of her preseason games drew more than 1.3 million viewers. Merchandise sales have surged by 243%.
We just had this record-breaking game between the Indiana Fever and the Brazilian national team, a preseason game that averaged 1.3 million viewers on ESPN. And then our draft was the second most viewed ever, the most viewed compared to MLB and NHL in their history. So we're seeing the returns of that investment in a big way, and the values of our teams going up. So that was
JCS Sheldon pokes Caitlin Clark in the eye during the third quarter. She has already made more contact than an NFL wide receiver, and then, without warning, Marina Mabrey slams into her like a linebacker. There is no basketball play, just pure violence, and the fans and I both lose it. That should have been an ejection, but instead it was a flagrant first. Marina continues to play while Sophie Cunningham intervenes to defend Clark after he gives JCS Sheldon a hard foul and she is tossed. You're telling me to shove Clark to the ground? Cool, stand up for your teammate. You're out of here. Make it make sense, WNBA. To make matters worse, immediately after Marina Clark hit someone, he allegedly took a blurry photo of Mabrey turning to the crowd and giving the middle finger. Some claim it's real, while others claim it was photoshopped, but the real problem is the silence. No league statement, no denial, no fine for taunting, nothing. Let me say this as a fan not just of the Fever, but of the game. This league is playing a dangerous game. You keep letting star players get bullied, and you send a message to every team: go ahead, beat them up, we won't stop you. You let a player possibly flip off fans, and you don't even issue a warning. You're creating chaos, not competition. And Caitlin Clark, she's handling it like a pro. She's not flopping, she's not whining, she's dropping 20 points and walking through it like a soldier. But how long before someone really gets hurt? How long before a full-on fight breaks out because players are doing the referee's job for them? Fever fans aren't crazy. They saw what they saw. Even if the middle finger photo turns out to be fake, the feeling is real. You feel disrespected, you feel ignored, and frankly, you should. From the shove to the no call to Cunningham getting tossed while defending her teammate, and now this, it's not just a Fever issue, it's a league culture issue. So here's the bottom line: if Marina Mabrey did flip off the fans, then the WNBA owes us an explanation. If she didn't, fine, but give us the transparency, because right now it's looking like the referees have lost control and the league office doesn't want to pick up the phone. And to every WNBA fan watching this, keep speaking out, keep asking questions, because when the fans stop holding the league accountable, nobody will. If you love basketball, if you love the truth and you're tired of the silence, hit that like button and subscribe right now. Let me know in the comments, do you think the photo is real? Should Marina Mabrey be suspended for the shove alone? I'm fired up, and we're not done with this story. Keep an ear out, stay loud, and as always, safeguard the